I have not done one of these videos in a while, and as you can probably know by now, we're going to talk about new makeup releases, everything that I've seen new that came out lately to Sephora, and I've got all of the new makeup news I got all of the news on this new makeup from the Instagram, and that is Amit Beauty Talk. I will make sure to link her down below. I really love her posts, very easy to understand and very clear. So I'll make sure I will be referring from her Instagram when I talk about this products, and I want to bring them to your attention as well. If you're wondering what I'm wearing on my cheeks, I quickly added a little bit more blush and lip gloss because I just came from a Pilates class. I have on my cheeks the YSL Make Me Blush in shade 42, and on my lips I have the Huda Beauty. This is in baby pink. These are the lip stains. And on top, I have my Rhode Peptide Boost in Sugar Mint. I love this so much. On the eyes, I pulled this palette out. I forgot I even had it. This is Mundas by Urban Decay. And it comes with all these beautiful toppers. And I'm using this shade right here, which is Wild Dipper Rise Again, which is more of a pink, you know. And I do have a brown shadow in my crease and eyelid from a Makeup by Mario palette. Okay, so let's get started and talk about all this new makeup. Where should I scoot? To the left, so I make more space here. Now, I want to make this clear. All of these products I'm going to put here, they're more luxury, quite expensive. I'm doing this video to bring your attention to new products. This is more of an entertaining type of video. You don't need to go purchase these products. Most likely, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to buy any, or I can't promise that I won't buy any. But I'm not going to go and buy all of these products to test out. They're quite expensive. However, these are the ones that have piqued my interest. So let's get started with the first one here. Okay, this is by Laura Mercier, and she released a new powder. I've seen a lot of brands come out with all these new powders, and in this nice matcha green shade. I just want to buy the product for its shade, but not for its purpose. I really don't think I have any redness on my face to buy a green powder, but this specific one is an ultra blur talc free long wearing translucent loose setting powder. It's in this nice mint color, which is a soft green. It corrects redness for fair to medium skin tones, and it retails for $48. It's already out there. The release date was March 23rd. I wanted, this was in my cart. When I saw it that Laura Mercier will come up with this powder, I put it in my cart and I kept it there. I made an announcement to let me know when it's available so I can go purchase it. They do have a mini, so if you want to try it out, you can try a mini out. I'm still thinking about this. I do have mature dry skin. I don't know if I need another powder in my collection. I don't have a green powder, but do I need one? I don't have redness, but I heard it's really good for dry skin, this type of powder. But I also don't like loose powders as much. It's just a little bit too messy. So I'm still thinking about this. So let me know what you think about this. Would you purchase it? Do you like a green powder? If you do have redness on your skin, I think this will probably benefit you. So yeah, this has really caught my eye because it's green. Anything green and blue, it just catches my eye. And I have another product like that too coming up. Now, Prada, I bought a couple products by Prada. Don't know what I have here. I bought the Prada concealer, which I love. Prada came out with some blushes. Again, I put one of those in my cart. But you know what they remind me of? The LYS blushes. Very similar to this one. They're quite old. I've had this for a long time. I haven't used them in such a long time. I was thinking of decluttering them because they're probably expired. And yeah, they came out with the new cream to powder blushes for cheeks, lips, and eyes. Yeah, release date was already March 22nd. Very similar to this. You can use this, the same thing on the lips. That's how I've been using them, on your cheeks and on your eyes. They have a tulip, which is a blue toned pink, pink dahlia, which is a nude pink, peach, a bow, which is a dusty rose, lily, which is a vibrant pink, cherry, a cherry red, cafe, deep brown. I would love that. Mauve, deep mauve. As you can see, Maybe, I don't know if I'll try one, but I do have a lot of blushes and I did purchase a couple blushes already. So maybe I will hold on to this one because they do kind of remind me of this. So it's nothing really special looking to me. I'm sure the formula is amazing. They retail for $42. Oh, Dior. I love Dior. Dior is one of my favorite brands. Let me see. Yeah, it's this one here. So I do already have 3 shades from Dior. These are the Lip Glow Color Reviving Balms. And they came out with 2 new shades, so it's nothing new. It's the same product, but 2 new shades, which is a jelly cool undertone, a fuchsia pink, and a gummy warm undertone, a candy pink. They look so pretty. I really think I like the fuchsia. I wonder which one is the gummy warm, jelly cool. I think I like the fuchsia pink, the more intense pink. So the ones I have, I do have this pink, which is 008 Ultra Pink. I definitely recommend this one. They retail for $42. They're still expensive, but they're really nice lip balms with a hint of color. I do have this one, which is my favorite, 006 Berry, because you can actually see the color really, really good on your lips. Like, look at this color. It's so pretty. This is newer in my collection, which is more of a nude brown, and the shade is called 039 Warm Beige. It's up to you what you like. Because I already have all these 3, I'm not gonna purchase a new one just because a new shade. They're quite expensive, but definitely when I'm gonna finish this, I will go ahead and buy maybe the new shades or buy a favorite. I love Dior. Oh, Westman Atelier. I have to keep going and grabbing my stuff because I want to compare this to what I'm talking about. And Westman Atelier came out with a new shade again of their Baby Cheeks Blush Stick. And the shade that they came out with is called Fizz. It's a vivid watermelon flush. They retail for $48. This is their big full-size product. Now I do have 4 shades in mini. This is all you need. I will not spend money on a big one because these are so perfect. You can use them on the lips, and because they're minis, you can actually carry them in your purse. So you can use them on your cheeks as a blush, but how I like to use them a lot is on the lips. And they're so pretty. Like, look at this pretty color. I have 4 of them. They came in a set. I have Duo Duo. I have Petal. This is Duo Duo. I love this on the lips. This was Petal that I just showed it to you. Poppet. This is a very sharp pink. Matches really good with today's look. I love this. And then this is another favorite of mine. I think it's Mimi. Yeah, Mimi. Love this muted, more beige brown. It's very pretty. Fizz is more of a, it looks like companies are coming out with a lot of pink products, which I just bought a YSL, another more this type of pink in this blush. So more pink than the one I'm using right now on my cheeks. But again, Westman Atelier, I love the formula. I suggest if you want to try one, go with a mini. YSL. YSL came out with an eyeshadow palette. It looks interesting, but I don't get attracted to this palette at all. It's the YSL Couture eyeshadow palette, Nude Hours, which has just arrived. It's available now. It's $85, and it's a limited edition couture eyeshadow palette in an exclusive clutch pack featuring 9 luxurious shades. They're all nude and they have a very high pigment payoff. Now, my thoughts on this, I would not purchase this. I love YSL. I love the packaging. Oh, I also have their bronzer. That's very good as well. This palette, as you can see, nothing special. It's quite a lot of money. I know that you do get 9 shades, which that's a bonus, but you already have the shades in other palettes like the Makeup by Mario, Natasha Denona, which is a very good formula, and you know, other palettes that you have in your collection. Now, if you're interested, I'm sure the formula is great. It's YSL, but this is something I don't think I'm going to spend my money on. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes with the shades. I did see a couple of videos on people using this palette, and it didn't look like anything special to me. So yeah, I'm not going to buy this. This one, I brought this out. Westman Atelier again is coming out on April 7 with the all-new Sun Tone Bronzing Cream Hydrating Cream Bronzer and Clean Blender number 2 brush. Okay, the brush, I don't think I'll spend money because the brush is $85. I have really beautiful brushes here, which I love using daily. This one is a cream to powder bronzing duo for a dimensional bronzed look and a hydrated matte finish. Interesting. Its two tones mimic the warmth of naturally sun-kissed skin. So they have Soleil Parfait 1, which is a light tan. Which one do I have? I have the actual drops. So you can see that they come in the same color. So I think Soleil Parfait 1 has the same color as this one. I don't have the other drops. I only have this one, which is the lightest one, which is probably is the one I would be interested in purchasing if I were to get it. Soleil Parfait 2, a medium tan. Parfait 3 deep tan, and Parfait 4 rich deep tan. So I do have the drops. I love the drops. They're a little bit harder to use if you're a beginner. Be careful. They do blend perfectly fine. It's just that it's more of a messy product. You have to put in the back of your hand, shake it. It has a ball, and use a brush. It blends beautifully. You're not going to have issues blending it. It's just because it's a very liquidy product. Now they came out with this. I would be interested in this because I love Westman Atelier, but they are $75 each. I don't know. I can't tell how big the compact is. If it's quite big, maybe it's worth it. But if it's like a tiny one, which I think it is, $75 expensive. Especially that I do have this liquid one. I don't think I need that. In case you're interested, I wanted to bring that up. Victoria Beckham, I only own a bronzer, powder bronzer by Victoria Beckham. I want to own so much more, like the eye crayons, the eyeshadow. This new product, which is the Victoria Beckham Beauty, introduces 2 new bronze shades. I don't have any, so that's why it's kind of new to me, to their color wash line, and we have tan line and heat wave. They're positioned as a product that enhances rather than covers. The tint absorbs into the skin, leaving behind a soft diffused color that reflects natural light. They're available now. Not sure how much they cost, but I know Victoria Beckham, it's quite luxurious, quite expensive. I think it's quite expensive to ship to Canada. I did buy, like I said, the one bronzer, and it was expensive. I do want to get more products from Victoria Beckham because her line really interests me, but I'm still thinking about it. We'll see, because I know Natasha Denona is coming to Sephora Canada, and she has a similar product, and I have that on my list to buy. It's kind of like this, a bronzing thing like this. So we'll see. I'll think about this. It's quite expensive. Dolce & Gabbana. I don't have anything but perfume by Dolce & Gabbana. It releases in April the all new Cherry Glaze Bar Blush Sticks in 5 shades. They remind me of one of the antiperspirant sticks that you use underneath your arms. Not a big fan of this packaging. I know NYX came out with something like this too, I've seen, and other brands. Packaging never interested me because it reminds me of something that you have to use underneath your arms. They come in the Muro, Smitten Pink, Cheeky Coral, Sunny Red, and Whimsical Berry. Shade I would be interested in is probably the coral one. The other ones are a little bit too deep. I have enough deep colors. And the Cherry Glaze Bar is designed to be pressed, swiped, and blended onto the skin to deliver a glossy finish, creating a 3D effect with a vibrant pop of color. So they're available in very intense shades, tested to flatter all skin tones, but this blush stick offers 24 hours of luminosity and 24 hours of hydration in a water and sweat resistant formula. That's what kind of makes me want to buy one of this, also because I don't own anything by Dolce & Gabbana. So I'll think about this one. I'm not sure. I want to talk about 2 new products, which this really intrigued me. And I love Ilia. I do have a couple products by Ilia. I love its skin tint. It's so beautiful on the skin. Ilia is coming to release on April 6th the new Sun Serum Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50. We have for light medium, which is light medium, and we have medium deep for more medium and deep skin tones. It's a clean mineral SPF 50 with a refreshing water burst texture that balances the skin for up to 24-hour hydration and 8-hour oil control. It retails for $40, so it's not too bad, but I think this is US. But still, I love the packaging. They're only 45 milliliters. so not even 50. So we'll see. I really love the packaging. If I were to go with the deeper shade, it's probably good for fair skin because you kind of use it, you know, those bronzing drops from different brands. I think I want to get a deeper one just to use it on the skin when I have no other foundation or anything like that, to make myself look more like a goddess, more bronzy and beautiful. I'll think about it. Now we have Hourglass. I have 2 palettes by Hourglass, but they're coming out in April with the Hourglass Cosmetics X Cult Beauty. They've announced an exclusive collab on an all-new ambient lighting edit, which features 4 blushes. So this palette has 4 blushes. Do not get confused. There's no bronzer, no highlighter, no powder, just blushes. It comes into Luminous Glow, which is a peach champagne. It's from the Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4 palette, Holiday 2018. The Brilliant Nude, which is a deep amber, that's from the Ambient Strobe Lighting Blush from the 4-pan Ghost palette. I don't own any of those. Coral Haze, which is a pink coral. This is from the Snake palette. I do have this because I have the Snake palette, the Holiday 2023 edition. And Mood Exposure Soft Plum, part of the Permanent collection, which I think I have this one too. Because I already own 2 shades, I'm not going to spend, it's probably going to be expensive. I don't know how much it is, but I'm not going to spend the money on this. I would love to see one of this with maybe bronzer, highlighter, and just one blush. A blush that they've never put in any other palettes. I would love lighter bronzer, more of a deeper that anyone can use. And the lighter bronzer you can use on your eye. A blush that we haven't seen before, and maybe even a highlighter, or 2 blushes and 2 bronzers. But I have enough blushes. All these blushes are so beautiful by Hourglass. I love them. I even love their bronzer so much. I do have the 2 palettes, the Snake and the Dragon, is it? Like, this is the Snake Ambient palette, so you can see how beautiful the blushes are. And this is enough for me because I'm gonna be wasting this if I buy another one just for the blushes. But I think that's a beautiful product. Let me know if you're thinking of picking anything up, or if you just had fun watching all this new makeup news and releases that are coming up. I will make sure to do these videos more often because I really love talking to you guys. I love bringing you all this new makeup news. And it's also very fun for me to look through the new makeup. I'm curious to see what brands are coming up with. So anyways, thank you so much for spending your free time with me. I wish you all a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.